You've been walking through life carrying a weight you can no longer name. Drained, anxious, trapped in a reality that refuses to move. If this transmission found you, understand this. The universe doesn't deal in coincidence. You're here because your frequency is calling for recalibration. Today, you will learn to architect your vibration, and in doing so, reshape the very fabric of your existence. The vibration of a human being is not a fixed state. It is a living, breathing force in constant flux. Your personal frequency is dynamic, and it possesses the power to transmute the energetic signature of every person, every situation, every reality that enters your field. This is not metaphor. This is mechanics. When you exist in a dense, low vibrational state, drowning in fear, anxiety, despair, the law of resonance becomes your prison. You broadcast a signal, and the universe returns an exact match. Low frequency attracts low frequency. Dense energy magnetizes dense experience. You become a magnet for precisely what you're emanating. Now consider the inverse. Walk into a space where collective vibration runs high, a circle of focused meditation, a gathering pulsing with genuine joy, a place where human energy ascends. What happens to your frequency? It rises, it synchronizes, it elevates without effort, pulled upward by the dominant field. But here's the paradox you must master. That same mechanism works in reverse. You're having a magnificent day, your frequency soaring, when someone carrying a low vibration enters your field with problems, with gossip, with energetic debris, and suddenly your frequency plummets. Instantly, brutally. Your personal vibrational frequency is a double-edged instrument. It influences everything around you, and it can be influenced by everything around you. It can spike and crash multiple times within a single day. And here's the truth that will either liberate or terrify you. That oscillation depends entirely on you. Only you, no one else. An unfortified vibration makes you volatile. Your frequency becomes hypersensitive, and every external disturbance shatters your energy. This is catastrophic because it means every situation, every person, every environment wields immense power over you. And what you want is the exact opposite. You want sovereignty. You want to be the one who influences the room, not the one collapsed by it. I'm not speaking of dominance or manipulation. I'm speaking of personal magnetism. Magnetism is the signature of those who have fortified their vibrational frequency. These are individuals who have learned to sustain a high vibration and shield their energy from external interference. Because they vibrate high, the law of resonance delivers them extraordinary people, aligned opportunities, transformative experiences. There's an ancient principle that states, you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. This is not poetry. This is metaphysics. This is law. The Hermetic principle of vibration declares, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Everything in this universe is constructed from energy, and all energy vibrates at a specific frequency. Objects, sound, emotion, thought, you in your totality. When you comprehend that your vibration is a radio station you're constantly tuning, you stop being a victim of circumstance and become a conscious co-creator of reality. You live what you vibrate, always. And here's the revelation. You can change your vibration, and when you do, your entire life transmutes with it. Vibrate fear. You magnetize situations and people compatible with fear. Vibrate love. You magnetize experiences aligned with love. This is vibrational resonance. The question is no longer, what do I want? The question is, what frequency am I broadcasting? Physics explains resonance simply. Imagine two crystal glasses. Strike one, and the other begins to vibrate in perfect sympathy, matching the frequency of the first without being touched. That is resonance. The universe operates with you in the exact same way. If you vibrate at the frequency of fear, it doesn't matter how desperately you desire love, prosperity, or peace. You will only attract more fear, more scarcity, more conflict, and the inverse is equally true. This is not punishment. This is vibrational mathematics. This is how the field of reality creation functions. The Hawkins Scale of Consciousness maps the vibrational states of human emotion and consciousness. Below 200, you exist in destructive states. This is the domain of suffering, stagnation, collapse, shame, guilt, apathy, fear, rage. In these frequencies, everything freezes. Life doesn't flow. Health, energy, wealth, relationships, purpose, all enter survival mode. Nothing grows. You're running in circles, chasing your own shadow. But when you cross the threshold of 200, transformation begins. This is the field of change. Courage opens the door. Acceptance follows. Then reason. Here, you begin constructing a new reality. You solve, you align, you consciously co-create. At the apex of this scale exist the most elevated and powerful frequencies: unconditional love, joy, deep peace, and finally, spiritual illumination. This is the field of expansion, of freedom, of true realization. Every time you choose to elevate your vibration, you choose to create a lighter, more prosperous life, aligned with who you truly are. Every time you ascend this scale, your perception of reality shifts. You access different thoughts, different solutions, different people, literally, a different life. Your resources expand exponentially. Answer this with absolute honesty. Where is your vibration right now? Over the last few days, which emotions have dominated your internal landscape, constructive or destructive? What have you been feeding your mind and your heart? Because the reality you inhabit today is a precise reflection of that answer. I'm going to teach you a technique that is simple yet devastatingly powerful, and it works every single time because it aligns with universal law. This technique can completely transform your vibration in minutes. I call it the Triad of Vibrational Elevation. First, you must return your consciousness to the present moment. Exit the hurricane of mental noise and descend into your body, into the here and now. Close your eyes. Breathe with me. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold. Release slowly for 6 counts. Again. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale for 6. Once more. Inhale for 4. Hold. Release for 6. As you breathe, begin perceiving your body. Feel your feet in contact with the ground. Notice air entering and leaving your lungs. Feel your heart beating. You're disengaging from autopilot, from mental chaos, and entering the present. Fear and anxiety live in the future. Guilt and regret live in the past. In the present, only peace exists. When you return to now, your vibration immediately begins ascending. Now the second movement. Place your hands on your heart and ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? It doesn't need to be monumental. Simply be grateful that you're breathing, that you're alive, that you have a chance to begin again, that you're learning something new, that you're caring for yourself. Feel this. Gratitude. Gratitude is not a thought. It is a decision. It is a frequency. And it is one of the fastest ways to elevate your vibration. Continue breathing calmly. Let this gratitude flood your body. Let it expand until it radiates beyond your field and touches the space around you. Now we arrive at the third movement, consciously choosing the vibration you want to sustain. Yes, you choose how you vibrate. You choose the frequency. Speak with intention, with force, feeling it as truth. Say, I choose to vibrate in love, or I choose to vibrate in peace, or I choose to vibrate in abundance. I am light. I am love. I am expansion. Breathe deeply. Feel this vibrating in your field with truth, with intention, with power. Feel it in your body, in your soul. Here's the truth you must remember. Your vibration is not luck. It is not chance. It is not accident, unless you allow it to be. Your vibration is a choice, and in every instant, you can choose again. You may not control the world, but you absolutely command what you vibrate. You are responsible for this. You cannot outsource your vibrational frequency to any person or any circumstance. This is the core teaching. When you change your vibration, the entire world around you begins to change with you, matching the frequency you're emanating. Never again surrender to victimhood. Never again claim someone made you feel this way, or something happened that left you in this state. Take dominion over yourself. Declare your sovereignty. Write in the comments the single principle from this transmission that you will consciously apply in the next 24 hours. The knowledge without application is merely an echo. Make your commitment known. Let it reverberate through your field and into the collective field. Your declaration is your activation.